Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. Excuse me for I've already kind of started. As you know, for those that watch me, I like to make sure that you see I'm shuffling it from the start on camera, but I was just trying to do a check-in to see an idea of what the energy I was picking up on. As you can see, it was very mixed. So with this combination, I just knew that I needed to just press play on the camera and you can just join me to see what the hell is this. Okay, so just to let you know what we've got, there's the Tower in the first position, then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Death and Rebirth, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. So as I was trying to make sense of it, went off on a tangent with my spirit guides because they led me on to an energy of wanting to level up on spiritual spiritual abilities, or just the knowledge or the awakening process, or whatever it may be for you collective, but it boils down to cutting corners and not wanting to do the work. So it feels like there's not only an element of your competition take you out, whether it's within a relationship or a profession or just for a fucking grudge, whatever it may be. It also feels like you must do something either in the spiritual profession, you could be in the religious preachings, teachings, or literally a teacher on some kind of like new age spiritual movement type of thing. As I'm even just saying that, so we're picking back up on the energy as I'm explaining to you, but even as I was picking up on that, I was feeling like spiritual haters, or people that are against love and light. I mean, yeah, love and light, it's a fucking a saying, but if you're living this spiritual process, spiritual journey, then you take that saying with a pinch of salt. Okay, so we're gonna take a look in. I could not just start again and reshuffle because these cards, the way that they've landed, were just too exciting for me to restart. So okay, so let's take a look and see. Obviously this is a situation you're connected to, which is why it's coming forward. So let's see what this Tower card was, because when this Tower card shows up in anywhere other than the first position, it lets us, it's hard to kind of know what it's to do with. Sometimes we can know, but here with this very first position, it lets us know it's already happened, it's played out. So this, it feels, is somebody's thought process or something they're thinking about as this tower's hit. So we've got here the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands with that tower could mean that they are shocked that an instability wasn't caused from that tower. It also could represent that not being discovered. If this is people in your energy, it's also representing that that Four of Wands was literally disturbing some kind of peace, or it's representing, they're just showing me as well, another aspect could be whoever this energy belongs to, and I don't feel it's yourself collective, could be, but it doesn't feel that way, but whoever this energy is, it feels that they are shocked that your foundation or whatever, your structure, is still standing. Yeah, and how literally out of the blue something caught them by surprise. Yeah, okay, so the tower itself means a shock. Something's come unexpectedly, it's just popped up. Generally, it's linked to you could have a bit of a to and fro with anyone, and then next thing it erupts and blows completely out of proportion, and it's just a leveling of a situation. But the power of the tower is because of how it comes out of nowhere. When they show anywhere on the table, regardless of the placements or so, other than the first, they come through quick. You're not seeing this and thinking, oh, I'm going to see this play out in a month's time. This is really, really quick. So, okay, so let's get something else with that so we can see. So yeah, surprise, something didn't cause an imbalance, or it was a backfire with this Two of Pentacles, something that was meant to cause something, do something. It could even be that we were looking at idea stage. We have seen with some of the previous darker energy readings that there's been a lot of exposure. So this could be looking at a frame of mind perspective from someone that has been linked to something being exposed. And so they're seeing with the Wheel of Fortune that something that was intended for, let's just say for you collective, or whoever you're linked to that is a loved one, that this was supposed to be something to destabilize a foundation of some kind and go unnoticed of where it's come from, or it's come about unexpected, because that is the power of the tower. Whereas what's actually happened with this Wheel of Fortune being beside it is it's flipped, and that will be a confusion of, we did not see that coming. And I even laugh when I'm seeing the titles on some videos. There's nothing against anyone's titles, but just a private joke with me and my guides, with me doing readings, is, oh, they didn't see it coming, or you're not going to see it coming. Obviously, you know my friend from school that wants to take down all tarot readers and wipe them out completely. That would be his mentality, that you're not going to see it coming, and just keeps threatening that. This is an example of that. These did not see that coming. So with this Wheel of Fortune, let's take a look at where their head's at. So we've got here the Knight of Swords. So again, it's representing something has come in quick. It's come out of the blue. It was unexpected, but it's something about communicating or taking action, or it's just literally causing some kind of fuckery. Could be because it's a truth that was supposed to be hidden, or it could just look like you or a loved one collective is coming forward and just overreacting. Hopefully that's how you're being made to see, is the mentality of them. There's something that somebody's done that may look on the outside that it was a knee-jerk reaction, acting out of character, uncontrollable, causing damage, but collective, it's coming forward in your energy, because what it's letting us know is, no, that is a calculated move when given the green light to go by the spirit realm, by your team or whatever. You don't make a move like that unless you can back it up, because come in with something like whatever that may represent to you. In this instance, let's just say it was an action, or it was so swords are something in the head, sharing something. So if it's like the 5 of Wands there, the death and the moon, that some kind of attacking a mental state or trying to cause a tower to a foundation of whatever kind, that, and done with satisfaction is the wish with the 9 of Cups. If that has been something that's been ongoing, chipping away, or mentally projecting on death threats and fears of, or whatever it is that's trying to be accomplished from this behavior, that it would look like someone's acting erratic, but you would not make a move like that, because if you can't back it up, then that would be the end of your career, the end of your fucking stability, the end of whatever you're going up against, whoever it's being said, or whatever's taking someone else down, or whatever. This is coming on a green light of go from the spirit realm. This is where things are orchestrated to land at the right time. Timing is everything. So just to let you know that, yes, you may have had emotions that caused a reaction or whatever, but you weren't coming from a place of uncontrollable knee-jerk, whatever it may be. We've got here the Empress, so that could be the person that has done this, or it could be the person that it was directed at. You may know better than me. So with this death and rebirth, we've got here the Queen of Cups. So some kind of death threats or endings to a Queen of Cups, Empress energy, or Empress in reverse for a Queen of Cups, or Queen of Cups in reverse, whatever way you want to place it. This is possibly 2 females is what it's feeling like, but we've got here with this position, the death and rebirth, that a meek, little, timid Queen of Cups that's easy to walk all over, easy to stamp out, cause an ending of any kind, actually turned out to be something that was not that. Or you're putting it as this one is feeling that she can approach an Empress and take her down. Either way, there's some kind of competition that's going on. We've got even here some kind of juggling. Who's going to win? Who's not going to win? Who's right? Who's not? It's what the fuck is actually going on here is the actual question. So this is why I had to put the camera on, because I'm excited to see. So this Queen of Cups energy, reverse or upright, whatever way you want to see her, there's something connecting to the past. It's either she is someone from the past coming back, someone from the past coming back to her. These two have history from the past, or this is something, they're the same person and coming forward, causing something that's dragging up the past. This is the thing, there's a confusion and people don't actually know where's it coming from and what's that. They know one side of the story that they're being fed, and this is why we've got here the 5 of Wands conflict. And surprise, surprise, Beaky is in the house. So we've got here, we know exactly where to put him. King of Swords in reverse. So King of Swords in reverse is perfectly placed with some kind of conflict and 5 of Wands energy. So he could be causing it behind the scenes. It could be directed at him. He could be orchestrating all of this. Again, at this stage, until we go in deeper, your guess is as good as mine of what the fuck's going on and where's it coming from. But this is a strong energy that is playing out right now, so we will dig deep. So we've got here this King of Swords in reverse is in some kind of Five of Wands conflict. So he's probably got conversation, communication coming from all angles. He's got to remember lies that he said. He's orchestrating people do this, say that, or don't respond to this or that. So with the swords element, he is so we've got the Knight of Swords there. So that could have been a backfire for something done previous. We don't know, whatever the Tower was. But he's got the intelligence to think, and if this is directed at him and his situation, then he's got the intelligence enough to firefight that, so to say. Yeah, until we go in, we'll know more. So we've got here the Chariot. So this person, as soon as I turned that over, could be somebody that was driving somewhere to cause this, see one of these feminines, or to instigate something, move something along, to get control of someone or a situation, or to literally cause conflict and cause an imbalance, which would be a Tower moment, to cause some kind of fuckery, as we know he's already been doing with the times that he's shown up within previous readings. And it's not to blend this reading in with the others. This is its own individual timeless reading, but I've just got to go off of the energy that popped up, and here we are. He's clarifying Five of Wands conflict. So we've got here the Nine of Cups. When I first saw that, along with the Death card, the Tower card, and conflict, it felt for me that the intention, action, thoughts and thinking for whatever this plan was or is, before the backfire, was that it was a collective wish, or it was going to give him absolute satisfaction, or one of these females, whatever one presents in reverse. We've also got here the Three of Cups. So we've got the King of Swords and the Three of Cups, which those that have seen my previous readings know that my guides have told me that when we see that combination, this is just for my symbology, that represents sometimes that this King of Swords is orchestrating a group of females behind him. So he's the front man, they are doing the bidding or whatever, or they are doing it and they're under the protection of him, whatever it may be. He could be their pimp, let's just say. That places the energy easier. So we've got here the Nine of Cups. So we've got here the Hierophant. The Hierophant, I would be saying, with this energy needs to be in reverse, because whatever that Tower was or is, that was the original intention, that it was to destabilize something, tear something down, which would be not only the mentality, the energetic blueprint of the Hierophant in reverse, it also would be yeah, well, there's nothing fucking holy about it. So if you've got the Hierophant, it's standing for conformity, like a religious structure that is yeah, let's not even start going on to religious side of things, because there is a element of that, but we could be picking up different people within the collective, so it's not so much about that, rather than the vile intention of whatever this meant as it was put down. So let's see what this Hierophant in reverse. So the intention would be pure satisfaction to destabilize something, topple something down. We've got here the Fool. With this particular Fool card, because these have two Fool cards in the deck, the way that I interpret this one is there was a false start. So with me seeing a false start, it lets me know that someone has let a cat out of the bag accidentally with some kind of communication, which is why he's coming forward as a firefighter to cover over or say, well, if you go in and do this or say that or act like this or don't respond, it will look like you're just fucking cycling along. Even as I'm picking that up and seeing that character is cycling, I'm seeing there's 2 bikes there, and one is a female, one is a male. So this could well be this Ace of Swords in reverse, doesn't have to be, having meetings with a female. There's some kind of communication going on, and then this one could be like the one that orchestrates the other female. So that could well be the Queen of Pentacles that we keep seeing, that keeps paying for readings or paying for like sex workers living in different properties, OnlyFans and different stuff. I'm seeing clients in and out, but also information collectors and things like that. So that would be, it feels like her role, and that's not saying anything about how people are earning money at all, but again, just to give you a sense of how I'm receiving her energy, if that is her. He might not even be able to fucking ride a bike, who knows? But so with this Chariot, we've got here the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely I'm feeling that something about meetings, this King of Swords in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles, whoever they may be to each other, the dynamics or whatever it may be, you can fill those blanks in. But with seeing that Ace of Pentacles, I already know from previous energy readings coming forward that there is some kind of an obsession with this Queen of Pentacles to push this false Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, finances or whatever it is, into, it's like this is the literally, like we were seeing in the other reading, the hand of the devil. So as soon as somebody takes that pentacle, they've sold their soul, and she's the one that is dishing it out because she's trying to destiny swap past her karma. So she could have some kind of financial karmic curse, and just to say, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the reverse, whatever it may be, this person is either connected to finances or whatever, but will not see the rest of their life out in full abundance because there is a karmic curse around finances. So this is why they've got to fuck people over and do whatever they can to ensure some low vibrational constant stream and income. So you could have possibly been recruited and refused, or you could have worked for her or for him, or you know them somehow, or one of your loved ones is connected to them, this situation somehow, and that's how you're seeing it. But with them trying to give you that opportunity, that pentacle, there's either a grudge or a trying to remove you, like we're saying with competition or something like that, or just out of pure fantasy and enjoyment, which would be jealousy if you're female, and to blow smoke up his ass, probably likes it, and stroke his ego if you're masculine. It's all about tearing people and things down. Okay, so this is a false start. So somewhere in the mix, which we're looking to do, someone's either said something that's give the game away, or there's been readings and something's come up and it's discovered a mistake or whatever, or they were about to jump and then you got the go from your spirit guide and done whatever that Knight of Swords would represent for you or your loved one. And that has, yeah, that's given them a false start, and then there's that face plant. Okay, so with this Three of Cups, let's see if we can get an idea of the role that they play, or how you or a loved one is connected to who these people are. So we've got Five of Cups. So whoever this group of people, could be female, could be male, could be a mixture of both. Their intentions are to create some kind of conflict that ultimately always ends in loss. These people are coming from an original baseline of lack or loss of some kind, or just really fucking karmic, don't want to put the work in, and whatever else they take from others so they don't need to do anything themselves. That's why they show as information collectors. So they're like physical versions of monitoring spirits, and they go out, they get financed of go and have a reading, or go and have a fucking massage, or go and have a fucking join that gym, or do whatever, but make sure that you come back to us with this answer to what we're needing to know, or date this person and see their movements because we're plotting something, for example. So we've got here the Five of Cups. So it's something emotional, because these people will be coming from a place of unhealed emotional bodies. And then we've got here clarifying that is the devil. So sold their soul to the devil, which is the form of that Ace of Pentacles. Whoever these people are, they need to sacrifice someone. So no, it's not chopping up and eating the usual thing that, again, people would say, oh, that word is with that, and then people shut it down. It's literally just throwing someone under the bus to save themselves. But when it starts, the stakes start becoming higher, because don't forget, these people are building, and at any point the rug is going to be pulled from under them, which is a tower moment, and then everything face plants, collapses, and they're fucked, which means they can go through the rest of the life. They're not going to be able to get back on their feet to that same position for the end of time, unless they start again, marry into the money, and try and start leapfrogging the steps again, which it's all they know. So this is why they've sold the soul to the devil, they've sending out, doing the bidding, and then if they can pass that devil's pentacle on to, say, an empress energy that they're jealous of, or something, or a Queen of Cups, whatever way, or an emperor, a King of Pentacles that is already successful, that may have rejected them, or something like that, whatever it may be. That could be an ex-husband, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, could be whatever. That could be the husband, and that could be the one she's playing away with. You place it where it needs to be. Ultimately, we're following this pentacle, because the devil comes to collect. It doesn't care who it is, who you choose, which one takes the pentacle. There's a lot of options, and they're dressed up lovely, and whoever takes it, they're the one, and then it just continues on like that, but it stops it being there. The devil is clarified by magician. So we've got here all of the elements of sex magic, which again is the sex workers, nothing against them, but if you're making sure that your future is always abundant, then you're going to go along with whatever, and I'm sure they are amazing at what they do. So there's that harvesting of the sex energy, which is all about that. Then it's pulling in King of Pentacle type energies, vice versa, Queen of Pentacle energies. Whatever they need to harvest, they will pull it forward. I keep seeing something about property, so there may be someone in the mix, or that may be what they're looking for. Whatever it is properties where the people can go in and work from there. Also picking up either someone's going to jail or someone's about to come out of jail. So if this is you, collective, in the sense you may be looking like an easy target, male or female, but you have a family member that is due to get out of jail, and that will be a game changer. That's just for some of you, whether they're aware of it or not. There will be a timeline on that. For those that aren't into the spell work, witchcraft, and she's definitely paid for dark practitioners to do cord cutting spells and money blocks and whatever. So it'd be like money blocks on, say, a King of Pentacles type energy, but then getting one of the girls or even the males, whatever, coming forward, and then doing the magic for releasing that money block, so it looks like that succubus incubus is the good luck charm, and the abundance comes with them, whereas really it's an energy manipulation. For those that aren't into this spell work, magic, witchcraft type of stuff, we've got here pure manipulation. It's people strategically placed in wherever, so you place it from there. And then we've got here the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles with our Knight of Pentacles works both ways of slowing something down by not letting go of a target, a catch, or a grudge and a target on someone's back, whoever they are, holding on, slowing them down, doing whatever, or I'm seeing like hammer on the hands to make someone let go and release, and then they can be the parasites and move in for what they need. So the reading I done before, posted whenever it went up before this, was on about being able to protect your energy. That would be an exact reason of why. So with that Four of Pentacles, again, they're showing me with the Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, holding on to your stability or whatever, and coming in, they're trying to destabilize it or take what you may have, be it finances, property, energy, break you down, so then you become a worker within one of the areas that they need. So you will have a skill set of some kind that has a potential in their eyes. We've got here the Knight of Cups, so everything comes forward dressed as the Four of Wands, all beautiful and lovely, but that Knight of Cups is really that Ace of Pentacles. And then we've got the Moon card, which is the shadowy something hidden. It's confusion, so there may be a lot of like a mass party scene or finances flowing, and it's all of that lures people in that are either coming from a place of lack, so they would be kind of drawn to that because it's like an opportunity, which is why you're being called to heal your relationship with finances, because then that's not your Achilles heel that's going to hook you in, because you're literally fucking signing your own death warrant, and it's not no rebirth about it. You will be ruined is what the intention is, because there's too much that's clocked up for the devil to collect. So with the moon, again, it's about who do you trust, trusting your instincts. That's why a lot of the time they need you to be loaded up on some kind of recreational or hard, some kind of something, mind altering, so that your lack of memory of the past, it's easier to just let something go than challenge someone or question something. And also it is a disconnect from your spirit guides and the divine when you're in that frame. So with the moon, we've got here the Two of Swords, exactly that they want that that for you to not be able to think, and then you hand your power away. And so you've got this indecision that's going on. Your solar plexus are trying to power up and kick in your instincts and intuition, but you're having a fog cast over you, which is also confusion spells, chaos spells, breakup spells, if they need you to come away from a partner that is holding you back from where they need you to be, things like that. It's just a deterioration. It's a parasite, isn't it? It's eating into everything energetically, and then it manifests physically. But you need to ultimately have a weak will for them to be able to come in and then manipulate things. So then it becomes your belief that you're handing your power over, and then you are subservient to what they need you to do. Yes, you will be kind of rewarded in whatever you need, or you'll be provided for in that bit, but you'll always be capped, because it's like, okay, you can live in one of our properties, you don't need to pay rent because you work for us, but you'll always be trapped there, type thing. Or the only work that you get fed is what they give you. If you try to break out or remove or do whatever, then that pipeline is absolutely stopped dead, and then they've just got to squeeze you until you are there, whatever. Yeah, that much you all know anyway, but this is the energy that's coming forward. So the Two of Swords, we've got the Four of Swords, so powering down on whatever it is. Don't forget, this isn't what's happening, this was the intention. The Nine of Cups was getting a hard on, getting fucking sexually excited about the potential of this tower hitting, and the whole plotting, planning, and getting everything. So organisers and all of that bit, the loving it of that side. This is what they were intending, but like we're seeing, it was either a reversal, so the tower is still yet to come down, but not on yourselves, collective. That's why it's coming forward, or it has already hit, and we're being shown the wheel of karma. I was saying before that when I was trying to do a different type of reading, because these ones are coming through quite a lot, quite heavy, but what came back is that there is a lot of karma playing out, and it's only fair that you, collective, get to see what it looks like in play, because that's your way of you know what your situation is, and I can break it down, give you the details, and hopefully open up something on your side so that you can see it's not just a myth of, oh, they'll get their karma and nothing comes of it. This is like, you're seeing it everywhere, because it is it's hitting hard, which it's also a reason for you to stay holding on to your faith, that by treating others how you deserve to be treated in your mind, your sense, that sticking even to that basics of the rules, that is enough to keep you on karmic laws, the right side of it. These are lawless people because they don't need to abide by it, because life is always so chaotic that they either move that pentacle around and it shape shifts into whatever it needs to be, or they are just chaotic and that is their life. They don't see it as, oh, I'm getting karma. It's just the lifestyles that they live. It comes with the territory. So with this four of swords, you will either be separated and gone into a healing isolation yourself, separate from this, or you will be powering down and they'll have broken you down, self-esteem, belief, hopelessness, loading you up with whatever, or caught in some kind of devil energy, financial trap, or just across the board addiction to something of whatever it may be. So that would be the Four of Swords. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is just a version of that. So that one goes to the 9 and makes the 10 of Pentacles, obviously. So that's the ultimate, financial stability. But where it's coming from, it is perceived to be, or it may well be, that you've got to come to here to get that. That always comes with a price, because it's not them that own the control of that. That is by the devil energy of whatever. It's always accumulating back into the pot. So you get, that's like the carrot on the string. Oh, that's the ideal. You'll have a 9 of Pentacles and you'll get there, and you just need to do this and you're there. And if you're in a state of lack and hopelessness, then that is the dream of just chase it, we'll take you under our wing and help you. But if you go against them, then there is absolute ruin, and it comes from everywhere. So King of Pentacles, we've got here 10 of Wands. So we're looking here at this King of Pentacles may well be symbolizing somebody that is also in the upright. Let's just say they've already got a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibilities on their back. That could well be because their counterpart, their wife, this is all going on behind the scenes and they're just getting on doing whatever, and it's just a constant drain. That's one aspect for some, not all. It could just be that they are older and they're tired of this life but can't get out of it, or it could be absolutely anything. But either way, this person is being used and abused, and they are also trapped in a particular position because they need to stay there for everything else to work. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles, and then we've got the 6 of Wands. So there'll be an element of, yeah, you're winning, you're doing a really good job, but they're like, literally, that's their life, they're stuck within it. If they try to pull away, then there is a tearing down of their character or whatever it is. We've got here the 8 of Wands, so monitoring their phone, who they're communicating with, where they're going, what they're up to. Also as well, with this 8 of Wands, I'm being shown that they would be being used also in some situations. Others, they are bang in the mix of it all, so don't overlook that bit. But in some cases, this is the person that it's this King of Swords in reversed is always hidden behind the scenes or whatever. There shouldn't really be links to whatever. This person would be used as the scapegoat, or this female, or whatever it is. It will always look like it may be arguments or fights or something coming from somewhere else other than where it really is, which is the conflict being orchestrated. So we've got here paying for dark practitioners to do cord cutting spells, black magic and whatever. And because it's being made to look like whatever, it's being directed. The comeback comes to this one, which is a belief, if of manipulating energy, but that isn't actually the case. There's physical manipulations that this person will get the comebacks, and it can't be seen elsewhere. So logically, it is looking like it's coming from there or it's coming from there. And that's why it's a 9 of Cups, because it's the watching on the sidelines of the downfall and the destruction. That's the entertainment value of it. So we've got here the 8 of Wands, so check in the communication that's going on, but also as well that 8 of Wands is the pre-warning before the actual tower hits. These are chances for people to pick a different direction or get the hell out of the way, because this Justice is the scales rebalancing. So it's either an injustice coming in, being done and whatever, or it's the reverse with the Tower and karmic justice playing out, which is why we were getting the sense of some kind of someone, male or female, going into prison, possibly both or more. It depends, whatever it is playing out, or who it is, or again, like the feeling I've been getting, a family member or somebody that they may or may not be aware of is linked to you, collective, coming out of prison to all of this. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, 6 of Pentacles at the bottom, so lots of breadcrumbing going on, and lots of, come on, just a little bit closer, you're almost there, dangling the carrot, come on, take that, and then the Devil, the Magician, and the 5 of Cups come into play. And it is you that literally takes ownership of that, because you've made the choice to willingly take it. Because of what all of this setup will be, you wouldn't be able to take it without awareness of the bigger picture, which is also a massive spiritual fucking downfall, or a massive no-no, because you can go so far as things are ironing out, or doing whatever, or learning your spiritual practices, laws, whatever it may be, but you get to a point where there's no denial that you know what's what, and then that's where you start incurring heavy karmic debt, because you should have known better, because you're coming under the guise of spiritually following spiritual laws, practices, or that is your way of life, or religion, and using that and whatever. As we know, it's a load of bullshit to people like this, and it is just a mask. But I'm talking to those of you that are you live a spiritual life and practices with everything you do, or you are your faith and your religion is everything in your heart, and you respect it, and you follow it, and it works, and you get that sense of pride, or it's a support, or whatever, the healthier versions of it. It's not so about that, but just to say. All right. I hope that it's making sense to you. yeah, so obviously all of this side of stuff is what I love looking into and understanding, and it still shocks me, surprises me, and whatever, and own experiences of, but that's like we're saying, everything that happens for a reason, and if I can point stuff out to you that I know how it works, then it dismantles the power of it within whatever you're going through with your situation. We've got here memories of love. They need to trauma bond. They need to keep you in that Five of Cups energy, because if you were able to come and heal yourself, Four of Swords energy, from a Five of Cups emotional, and get yourself to a Nine of Cups, then you're not weak-willed enough to be able to hand your power over, because you already recognize your worth and your ability to bounce back, not be defeated, your healing abilities, your resilience, your strength, and your power within, literally. So that's that. They've got to just keep breaking you down. So we've got here intuition. You've always got to keep your peace and keep your mind clear, because your intuition speaks to you on every cellular level. It's just how you're interpreting it, receiving it, and understanding it. But it is one of the easy Achilles heels to attack, to make you believe that you're seeing something wrong, you've got it wrong, or making you believe you've got it right, when really they are getting you to adjust to a false energy, false light. So be mindful of that. We've got here the power, just like I was describing to you. Once you can trust your intuition, then that is your rock, and you it's your guidance system. That is what keeps your power locked in, the power and the strength. And also with this combination, that is your faith in your higher self, a God, or whatever it is, the universe, whatever it is that gives you that extra oomph and push to keep pushing on through adversities, or pushing into the unknown and whatever. We've got here spiritual union. So you get to a certain point, and then the spirit realm will place a divine counterpart of some kind into your pathway to help give you that partnerships and alliances, that heads up, hands out, and onto a next level. But there's a contractual exchange, heart chakra resonance with that. This is by design from the divine, because you've already got yourself to that bit. This can be anything in the sense of relationship, family members that you didn't even know you had, or a rekindling, or it can be anything. It could be an alignment with yourself, deepening your faith, your commitment, and whatever it is, or it can be higher learning, anything that you need to catapult you there from when you've got yourself to that stage. And then we've got here that there's that recognition of spiritual strength, and then that's when you start calling in, literally calling in the big guns, because you have already proved, you've gone through, you can't skip these bits to get the full magnitude and power of what comes here. Yes, you can go down the dark route, and I'm not saying you can't, but again, you do need to be strong-willed and know those arts. People that are coming from like Five of Cups energy are still being orchestrated, blah blah blah, but you, to get to there with the dark arts, you still gotta go through those shitty experiences and whatever it is, or you just keep calling on deities, which is why this constantly racks up. But it can only get so far, because this is where you need to be, and that will counteract anything at any time. You just got to be knowing how to use it, call on it, and it determines the strength of what you can do with it, as you would expect. So there you go. I am going to leave that there, because I think it is enough for you to all kind of take in. Really appreciate you joining me to get this out, and I'm so glad that I did press record rather than just reshuffle and start again. Amazing. Thank you to those who like and subscribe and support my channel. It helps the messages to get out, so that we can let more people arm themselves against this type of manipulation and trickery that goes on within all of our lives. So we'll get a couple of closing messages, and you can enjoy the rest of your day. So we've got 6 of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Knight of Gabriel. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. And then Queen of Michael. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. Because basically you are on a mission to transmute this type of energy and bring teachings to others, so they can also learn how to do the same for themselves and their loved ones. So there you go. That is your little reading. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.